Um, this is a test to see how well I can speak on the topic of women. Um, I have a very addictive personality to the things that I love in life, and one of the things are women. Women, they mean a lot to me. They have been part of my life, my whole life, and I love everything about them. And when I love something so much as women, um, I study them, how their mind works, and what they like, what they dislike, so on and so on. And there is a very interesting switch when you decide to quit chasing them. Um, I will go to a point where in modern day society, um, men are extremely sex driven, lustful, and horny men. What I'm trying to say about this is that the more you chase, the less you get. The less you chase, the more you get. Um, it's very, it's interesting to say the less. When you decide to switch your behavior from lusting after women, watching a porn, masturbating, not staring at them, their beautiful bodies, things like this. There is a cosmic change to all of this where the women start chasing you. And it's an endless supply of women because majority of girls can get whoever they please, and it's very easy to for them to control and manipulate a man's needs because they are basically just thinking with their dicks. And I decided to go the path of not lusting after women, not watching porn, not masturbating, and everything changed. Everything, everything, everything. Like all of these urges to lust for them, to look at them, the impulse is extremely strong. Um, Especially when you love them as much as I do. When you're at the gym, they have their workout clothes on, bending over, picking up weights, trying to get you to look. And it's exactly these moments where you need to be the strongest, not to give any attention to them, just keep focusing on your workout, focus on yourself. Do not let your attention spread to them. And when you keep doing this for years and years, months and months, whatever, however long you wish to do this for, you will notice a massive change. Whereas you, in some weird sense, you become the lady, where the women are the men. And they start lusting after you. They start staring staring at you, chasing you, wanting to talk to you, and all of these beautiful things that doesn't usually happen when you are at the opposite end of the sword. Um, what I'm trying to tell you is men these days are extremely lonely, and they are slowly but surely giving the hope up of getting a beautiful girlfriend, but they don't see the fact that they themselves are affecting this. And it's a very sad reality, extremely sad reality. Because a normal man is so desensitized from watching porn and OnlyFans and all of these sexual things that we have going on in the world. When the moment comes where they now strike up a conversation with a woman, the woman cannot she cannot feel the man. She cannot feel the man. She cannot see the man. Because there's no soul burning within this man due to overindulging in disgusting things as in porn and OnlyFans and whatever. She might like you for who you are, but there is a big key missing in this, and it's you have no soul. Because you keep draining your soul to these nasty things. And talking from a man's perspective who is not releasing his seed to these websites, so on and so on, there is so much more value in the conversations that you have with women. There's so much more value. You can feel each other much more. It's not only talking where you feel things. It's much more than that. There is this emotional connection, this emotional bond that you feel with the significant other that you are speaking to, that cannot be explained to a man who keeps draining himself to these disgusting things. So, moral of the story is that if you now wish to find a meaningful relationship, a beautiful girl who you wish to marry one day, take control over your lust. Do not let your lust control you. And you will see a very beautiful change in life when it comes to women and many other aspects, but this conversation is primarily about women. Yeah, this was a test. Thank you for listening. I just rewatched the video that I just made, and I was not being as clear as I wished to be, so I'm making a small part 2 about the first one. Like I was talking about the topic of the girl not being able to see the man when she is talking to the man, it's because most of the emotions that you're gonna feel with the woman whom you are speaking to, um, there needs to be a good amount of eye contact, because I do believe that you have heard it before, that the eyes are the window to your soul. Most of people have heard this saying before because it speaks truth. And like I told you prior to this one, um, when you now are having a conversation with a woman you like and have interest in, and she comes up to you or you go up to her, it doesn't matter, and you start talking to her. And when you're speaking to a woman, you need to be able to hold eye contact. You as a man cannot be looking down at the floor when you speak to a desirable woman. Um, you must be able to keep eye contact. It's okay if you look away when the emotions get too intense, but remain assertive with your eyes for her to be able to see what you are and who you are. There's no way, there's no way a man these days who keeps spilling his seeds to these disgusting things can remain eye contact with a beautiful girl. It's almost impossible. I'm going out my way to say it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to remain eye contact while you are draining your seed on a daily basis. And if you now have eye contact with this woman who you're speaking to, she will be able to see into your soul, and it will not be found. But if it's found, if now she finds your soul by looking through your eyes, it's not gonna be a pretty soul. To her seeing a completely corrupted soul that is enslaved by porn. When you decide to unshackle your soul from lustful things, and she looks into your soul through your eyes. When I speak of soul, I mostly speak of eyes. She won't be seeing this broken soul. And when she sees unbroken soul, your soul is gonna connect with hers while you're having this conversation. And you will be able to feel so much emotions just by withholding eye contact. And it's almost like you yourself disappear for a moment for the soul to take over and speak to her soul. This is very soul-based video, whatever. It's fine. And like, I am not perfect, but there have been moments where I have struck up a conversation with an extremely beautiful girl, and I have not been able to hold eye contact with her because of how intense the emotions are. In this particular moment, I have not indulged in any dirtiness, but it can get so intense emotion-wise when you have so much attraction to her and you can feel it replicating to you, then it's fully understandable if you cannot maintain eye contact with this girl, because it can get so intense. And in those moments, you truly feel like you are 12 again. It's magical. Like, I'm a fucking grown-ass man, and I need to look down on the floor to be able to speak to this girl. It's like, what is going on? I'm supposed to be staring straight into her eyes, just saying exactly what I wish to say. But the emotions, the attraction, is way too strong. And in those moments, it is understandable to look away. Of course. It's just natural. You will understand what I mean by this when you get to that point in life where it's your true soul speaking to her true soul. And when there is genuine attraction, it's extremely intense. It's so intense that you maybe forget how to even speak. Like, this level of attraction. And this level of connection cannot this type of connection cannot happen when you are beating your meat every day, once a week, twice a week. It doesn't matter. Just get rid of this disgusting habit. Get rid of it. Straight up. Horrible habit. Yeah, this is one of the things that I wanted to add to my first clip. Thank you for listening.